Hi everybody, thanks for tuning in to today's video. And today we're going to be talking about distance control in our putting. Now we know that the speed and direction are the two things that are the most important in putting, probably the only things really. And I think the most important thing with putting is speed, right? So we're going to look at, can the putter type or the putter face, does it help with speed, right? Now we've got a few different types of putters that we're going to test this out on today. We're going to look at contact in particular and see if different contact is going to affect different pace. Okay, so come on down over here and we're going to have a look at the putters we're going to test today. Now we've got an old school retro, gee whiz, I think early 90s Ping Answer putter. Okay, this is my personal putter as a kid. It's a beautiful putter. I've had it a long time. It's not going anywhere in a hurry. But it has zero face technology. Okay, there's nothing there. Right? Then we're going to look at something like this. Scotty Cameron Holiday 19. Again, gorgeous putter. Has some milling. If you can get in and have a look at this milling here. It's got even milling all over the face. Okay, it's a very high, what we call MOI, moment of inertia putter with weight back. Okay, the weight's back and away from the face. And then we're going to have a look at, in particular, this even roll putter. Okay, it's an ER5. This is my personal gamer, I suppose you'd call it. I hate that word. Anyway, it's my personal gamer with some milling in the front. We're going to have a good look at this face technology today and see if it's true or not that this face sort of technology works. Okay, again, high MOI style, weight back and away from the face. Now the test ball today, we're going to get out a dozen brand new Strixons. Okay, that's going to be the test ball, and we're going to run some simple tests. Dozen balls each time. Okay, so fresh balls here, and what we're going to do, I'm going to hit a series of putts here. If you come in nice and close, you'll see I've got the ruler here. We've got a 12-foot putt, and I'm going to hit, for an example, I'm going to put the balls here right at the 0 point. I'm going to hit the putter out of the middle. I'm going to take the putter back 12 inches, okay, like this, on each putt. So I'm going to hit 12 putts, hopefully out of the center, okay, and then I'm going to hit 12 putts out on the toe somewhere, and we're going to just collaborate the data. I'm going to look at how far they go when hit out of the center with all the putters, okay, and then how far they go when they hit out on the outside. Now I'm going to take the best and the worst out and keep the best 10 results. And we're going to have a look at how far the ball travels. Now, generally speaking, for me, on this putting surface, 12 inches back stroke will reach about a 12-foot putt, might go 1 foot by. All right, so we're going to have a quick look and see how we go. All right, so I've hit all the putts, and the results I think are pretty conclusive actually. I think that the deeper the milling, the shorter the ball goes, okay? And the no milling, the ball goes the furthest, right? So when we looked at these results, and I'll go through them on the table, if we're coming from this direction, and here's the hole, the ping finished on average, that's the front of the hole, the ping finished 11 inches past the hole. Okay, Now the Scotty Cameron that has, and that's out of center hits, okay? Center hits. The Scotty Cameron that has some milling on it all across the face, it came in at about 1 inch past the hole, okay? And the even roll came in at 0, right there. Okay, so that's the even roll. Nice riding. That's the Scotty, and this is the Ping. Right, so the less milling, the further the ball travelled. Okay, now I know it's only a test group of 12, but I tried my best to swing back just 12 inches and stroke through. We ended up taking the worst 2 and the best 2 out, or the longest and the shortest, just to try and make it as fair as I could. And that's what happened as far as distance went. Now, when we went to out of the toe hits, we had a different story again with the Ping here coming up -6 centimeters short. Okay, 6 inches, sorry. The Scotty, oh, back to front S. No good, you know what I mean. 4 inches short. And the even roll, .5 inches past the hole, out of the toe. Okay, so we had a situation where the Ping went from -6 inches all the way to +11 inches, depending on where it's hit. Right, so it was a 17 inches of different distance on average, okay, which is substantial to me. 6 inches short to 11 inches long. The Scotty was very good, really good. 1 inch past, 4 inches short. It's only 5 inch difference between hit in the center and the toe. Excellent result. The even roll, amazing. 0, 1.5 long. There's 1.5 inches of difference over those best 16 putts, right, of hitting out of the center or hitting out of the toe. So the even roll putter basically works like this. If you see this table here, we have across the face, if you can come in nice and close for me, it's quite hard to tell, but through the middle here, the grooves are at the widest, and then they get really narrow at the end. Right, so they go narrow into wide, and then back into narrow. Okay. So looking on this, we've got that, this is the face. We've got these wide milled grooves here, and then they get narrower towards the end. And what happens, the results have shown, it doesn't matter where you hit it along this face, here or here, the deeper milling goes shorter, and the shallow or narrow milling goes longer. So it doesn't really matter where you hit it on the face. We end up with the ball going almost the same distance every time. And that's why, for someone like myself who's not the best putter, that I tend to miss hit across the face, it kind of doesn't matter with this. And, you know, it's been in the bag for a few weeks, and I really, really do find that those long putts have been magnificent, but just the distance control is phenomenal. So next time someone says, it doesn't matter, it's all good, you know, I've got my old putter. Yeah, great. If you're a great putter and you strike it out of the center, that's fabulous. It's a fabulous thing to have an old school nice putter. But if you want some help, get yourself high MOI, even better, high MOI with some face technology. Okay, and you can see the results there. Clear winner for me for today. Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure you click on like and subscribe. Let us know if there's anything else you'd like to see, and we'll see you in the next video.